Hey guys, Cable Guy Ken here. Got quite a few things I want to show you today. Some of them I picked up at Harbor Freight, some of the deals I found and such. Show you real quick. This is my little cook set. Y'all have seen me posting my pictures. Just drink mixers. You know, y'all have seen how they work. I just got them painted up, getting ready to build a fire and get them in the fire, let them burn in good. I think they turned out nice. Now I didn't do the top because it is plastic lined on the inside there, so that can't go in the heat anyway, so I left it silver. But I think it's going to work pretty good. I noticed the other day when I was painting it, everybody was talking about, you know, using your canteen cup as an oven. I can set that right there, set that right on top of that, and I've got a little oven that I can bake in. Put my muffin mix or pancake mix, whatever, inside this cup, set it inside of it, set the lid on it. I've got a little oven. So it is a multi-purpose little kit, and you might as well say I got it for free since I already had it. I didn't have to go out and buy one. If I was going out to buy something, you know, I'd buy something designed just for it, but that's something I had at the house. One of the other things I wanted to show you, around Halloween they start selling these for kids to use when they're trick-or-treating. It's made by a company called Life Gear. It does have a small flashlight on the front of it. Then the second click lights up the entire wand, and I'm sure you can't really see that good, but lights up the whole wand in a bright red color. The third click makes this piece of the wand here flash in like a slow strobe effect. And of course the last click cuts it off. And it has a neat little whistle built into the back of it. Good and loud. I picked these up, got a whole handful of them at $1 a piece after Halloween was over. Good to put in your pack for kids when you're going out camping with them. The Pathfinder youth group, this is good for them because they've always got a way to signal. Another good thing about them, and I'll do a video of this later on when the sun goes down, when you've got this wand lit, you can slip your finger through this lanyard part, spin it, and it'll form a circle of light, which is a common distress signal. If somebody sees that, they know that means there's somebody that needs help, and they can go ahead and start looking for you. One of the other things I found at Harbor Freight, everybody was talking about options for saws, making your own butt saw, things like that. Now this isn't a perfect tool for cutting wood because that's not what it was designed for. But this is a Portland Saw Company wallboard saw. It's a double edge, which means it just has two blades on it. I'm just keeping it in the packaging. I just split it enough that I can pop it out. I'll probably make a little sheath for it. But it's not a great wood saw, but for $3, it's a decent wood saw. So I paid $3 for this. It's got two different edges, so if one does get dull, you've got the other one. Nice comfortable rubber grip. Got a spot here that you can clip a carabiner onto it to put it in your pack. As I said, I just take mine and put it back inside the little thing it came with. Fold that over, fits right in my pack. So if you're on a budget, I've got a good saw, of course. I've got my Camp USA saw that does an outstanding job on most of the stuff I use it for. But for people on a budget, I paid $3 for that at Harbor Freight. So I think that's a pretty good deal for a budget bushcraft type kit. Pop that back in there. Alright. Here is my wool blanket. I've just got it tied with a couple of pieces of paracord and my little figure 9s. I'm using them to hold it down. It's 60 by 80. I'm not going to bother unwrapping the whole thing because I can probably find the spot that I'm looking for. Now I probably will have to unwrap it. It's 60 by 80. It's 80% wool, 20% polyester. Like I said, I paid $9.99, just say $10 I paid for it. And it's not a bad blanket for the money. You could definitely make like a hunting shirt or a capote out of this. do a lot of the blanket tricks that Dave shows us in his videos. You can do all those. It's plenty warm enough, plenty heavy. It's not real rough feeling. It's actually extremely soft. But because of that softness, the reason that it is because it's not as tightly woven as some of them, and it will not work for a hammock. Now, I haven't tried to make a hammock out of it, but you can see that tear. This is where it will pull apart on you because it's so loosely woven. Now, one direction it's strong. The cross fibers weren't woven as strong, so I don't think I would make a hammock out of this. Matter of fact, I know I wouldn't. I wouldn't use it to try to make a stretcher, not unless you intentionally wanted to drop somebody. Somebody that's already injured. You might get a kick out of it. I wouldn't feel like doing that to anybody. But as far as using it for a blanket, using it as a makeshift, tarp, things like that, where you didn't have to put a lot of weight on it, I'd say go for it. I don't see where you'd have any problems. I don't think there'd be any issues using it in that type situation. And like I said, even making like a hunting jacket or anything like that out of it, the hunting shirt that Dave did, it worked pretty decent. These were originally intended as cushions and pads for moving, which is why they're so cheap. I brought it home. It had a little bit of like an oil odor to it. I brought it home, threw it in the washing machine, and then air dried it. And took maybe about 30 minutes to air dry. And that got all of the oil smell out and made it a lot softer than what it come from out of the bag. I'll fold this up better when I'm making the house. Definitely made it a lot softer than what it came when I pulled it out of the bag and got rid of that odor. But I said again, if you're on a budget and you want something that's going to keep you warm, you're not looking for something to make a hammock out of, definitely worth looking into for the price. Got some neighbors that are leaving, making a little bit of noise there. But definitely something to look into for the price, because every little penny counts. And if you spend $20 on a wool blanket, that's $20 you don't have to buy some other piece of gear. By spending $10 on the wool blanket and using it as just a blanket, I'm affording myself $10 that I can spend on a good Mora knife instead of a $6 knife for a budget bushcraft kit, or a the list goes on, a better stainless steel bottle. There's all kind of things you can spread your money out a little bit wiser if you're saving it here and there. And for just using it for a blanket, $10 for that. I said it'll keep me warm. It is 80% wool. It'll do the job for a lot of things.